Jolly here again, people. Welcome to the second episode of Saving You Money. Now, today will be addressed to the students that are going to be doing their secondary exit exams soon. Now, in Jamaica here, it's going to start in January 2021. Everything's been pushed back because of the whole pandemic thing that we're facing now. When I was going to high school, they recommended that I did 9 subjects because I guess depending on your grades and stuff, that's how they recommend you to do these exit exams now. The better you are doing, the more they'll recommend you to do because they deem you capable. But I don't want you to do the maximum amount that they recommend because I'm gonna explain to you. They recommended me to do 9 subjects. Most of those subjects you will never use because if you're moving on to say college, when you go to do your interview, they're going to look for their requirements. Now, if you're doing a business program, the requirements from the business program was maths, English, two business subjects, 2 science subjects. So that was 6. So my other 3 that I got, I did not use them. Okay, now why I really say you shouldn't do all 9 is because when you have 9 doing and you have so little time, and if you ever do an exam before or any type of exams, you know they like to put these exams together. Even if they have like 4 weeks of exams, they like to cram like 2 or 3 of them into 1 week because they really want to test your limits. And really and truly, everybody was not meant to pass because school is a business, and I'll explain that in another video. But right now, back to the CXC. So, whatever you need to do, if you're doing science, you need to find out what subjects you need to get into that program that you want to do. If you're doing business, which I don't really recommend anymore, you can find out what you need to do in that. If you're doing engineering, you find out what you need to do. Don't just do the total amount that they recommended you for, because one, you're wasting money because those subjects, when I did it, some of those subjects were subsidized by the government. I don't know how they're still doing it now, but you really need to take that into account. You need to take into account the time that you're gonna have to study for all these 9. So if you're doing 3 extra modules like I did, which you don't really have enough time, drop those 3 and focus on the ones that you need and pass them better. Now, why I say you must pass them better is because when you start university or when you start college, right? If you're here in Jamaica, if you have like a 1 or I think a 2, I don't remember if they do it for 2, but I know they do it for 1, you get exemptions from some of the foundation modules. Now, that saves you time and money because if you start your degree at a community college, it's a bit different because they just have 1 school fee payment, 1 tuition payment, and then that's it for the semester. But if you go straight to the university itself, you have to pay by the modules. Now, the modules range in prices per credit. So the more credit is, the more money you're gonna have to spend. These foundation ones might earn you anywhere between 15 to 20,000 each. I'm not sure. You have to take into account the cost of inflation because the value of the dollar has dropped. So I don't know how much it costs right now, but hopefully, seeing as the CXCs are in 2021, hopefully you guys haven't paid for them yet, or you haven't selected all of them yet. So, but even if you selected all of them, you can still drop them. So drop the ones where you don't need. Take my advice. Drop the ones where you don't need. Do the one where you need, and you will have more time to focus on these ones, and you can pass them better to get into university or college or wherever you're going with higher grades, which could get you exemptions from courses that you wouldn't have to do if you had passed the CXCs better, or whatever they have in your country if you're not watching in Jamaica, whatever the pass or qualification is, exiting the secondary education system. Yeah, so today's a short video. I wish somebody had told me this when I did it, because I ended up doing the 9. Like I said, I didn't pass all of them how I wanted. I believe I got 5 what was it, 5 twos and 4 threes, which if I dropped 3 of them, I could have focused, I could have focused better on the 6 that I needed, and I could have passed all of those better. So that's it for today. See you next time.